This here is Boom Studios and IDW Publishing's Godzilla vs. the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic, issue number 5. This is the final issue of the miniseries, and we see King Ghidorah overpowering Rita's minions. Rita asks Finster what other monsters they have, but Finster tells her they've exhausted their resources. The Exilian commander warned Rita of this. The Power Rangers rejoin the battle as the Megazord takes on Ghidorah. Tommy sees the Rangers could do with a bit of help, so he jumps out from the Exilian ship and heads inside of the Dragonzord. Now sitting inside of the Dragonzord cockpit instead of using his Dragon Dagger, Tommy brings the Dragonzord back to its feet and the Zord tackles Ghidorah. Now that there are essentially two Zords fighting, the tide turns on Ghidorah. As Tommy says it's about time to end the fight, Godzilla returns, surprising Ghidorah and the Rangers. In fact, Tommy almost forgot about Godzilla. Ghidorah is then pulled into an underwater fight with Godzilla. Jason says they need a little more firepower, and Tommy agrees. So, Jason calls for the Mega Dragonzord. This causes Scorpina and Goldar to retreat, apparently to protect Rita. So, with the Mega Dragonzord formed, the Rangers are ready with their combined firepower. Whilst Godzilla has still got Ghidorah pinned down in the water, the Mega Dragonzord fires on Ghidorah, and combined with Godzilla's atomic breath, their energy beams defeat Ghidorah. Godzilla proves his point by picking Ghidorah's body up and slamming it into the ground. And with that, Ghidorah is finished. However, the Rangers notice that Godzilla still looks mad. His attention turns to the Exilian ship and he fires his atomic breath on it. Rita decides to flee using the multiversal focus. As the Exilian ship crashes, Rita's wand hits the deck and causes the multiversal focus to fracture. Uncertain whether it will still work, Rita says there's only one way to find out. She tries to move to another dimension. As Rita leaves, Godzilla turns his attention again. This time, he fires on the Power Rangers. For Godzilla, he still sees the Rangers as a threat because the Mega Dragonzord is the only thing big enough to challenge Godzilla. So, Godzilla fires his atomic breath on the Mega Dragonzord and the Rangers counter. Then, Zordon informs the Rangers that Rita has left their dimension. Having reunited with Tommy, it's time for the Rangers to return home, so Jason asks Zordon to bring them back. That just leaves the Exilians with Godzilla. The Exilian commander wants to use their escape craft to return to their planet to bring another invasion force. But Godzilla turns to them again and fires his atomic breath once more. That finishes the Exilians off. Back at the command center, Zordon tells the Rangers that his sensors do not detect Rita in this dimension. However, he is sure that Rita will one day return. For now though, she appears to be lost between dimensions, and that's the end of this series. Maybe. It was short, but I enjoyed the series as a Godzilla fan. There were a lot of giant monster battles, which was appropriate considering Godzilla is a kaiju after all. I don't think it would have been as fun if the Ranger scenes were mostly of them outside of their Zords. The scales of their battles would have been odd otherwise. Tommy did return to help out in the end with the Mega Dragonzord. I suspected something like that would happen, but I thought maybe we'd see the Ultra Zord as well. That didn't happen, but we didn't really need it. Obviously Ghidorah has been defeated, possibly dead along with the Exilians, and Rita's lost between dimensions. These are all interesting points, because on the final page we see different versions of Godzilla from the various films of the past. We also see the Power Rangers from Dino Charge and RPM. They're from different universes from the other Power Rangers. We even see Lord Drakon. So, whilst this is a separate universe from the main Boom Studios comics, this series is still canon, as it acknowledges the multiverse. It acknowledges the main comics. It acknowledges the Power Rangers TV series. It acknowledges the different Godzilla timelines. It's one big interconnected world. It didn't need to be included, but it was a nice way to end this short but fun series.